Yep. Sorry, I just got a message on my screen. Ask us questions and get to know anything about Wish that you want to know about. So please feel free to put some questions and or queries in the chat box if you need to know anything about what we're doing, where we're at, how things are going, and we'll happily answer them as we can. Speaking of metaverse and NFTs and all that sort of stuff, a little bit of an update. We've sort of alluded to this a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Shukri is obviously all over, the top of mind things that are going on in the crypto world, and that's metaverse, it's NFTs, it's airdrops, it's IDOs, it's everything, it's all of the above. And we've been talking with Shukri a fair bit in regards to some things that we could potentially do in the Wish world in regards to the metaverse, right? And potentially NFTs. So I'm just giving everyone a little bit of a teaser here, just to let you know, we're working on some pretty special stuff in the background for Wish, which is directly in and around that sort of new world of NFTs and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to reveal too much about it right now, but definitely a watch this space, because it's going to be quite exciting, in particular, obviously, with what's going on in the next few months in the crypto world. But at least from a Wish point of view, we're definitely working on stuff and focusing on things that we want to work on in and around that world of NFTs. So a little bit of a watch this space, but yeah, it's going to be exciting. And I'll bounce it back to Shukri at this point. We also had a chat with you, Shukri, in and around that metaverse NFTs. And maybe you've got a little bit of a special announcement of what's going to happen on the last week of November. And last week of November for your event or another event.
Yes, we have another event because I think a lot of people don't know what the metaverse is. A lot of people don't know what NFTs are, but they're very important. Everyone's going to need one. Okay, everyone's going to need one. So we have another special event, the final week of November, where I will bring you through my NFT collection. I am building a metaverse there. If you want to know what a metaverse is basically a virtual land or virtual space or virtual car, and an NFT resides in the metaverse. So you could have land in the metaverse, and then you build a house onto the metaverse. So that house is an NFT. My key on the metaverse is an NFT. I have my character in the metaverse too. I'll show it to you then. So, everything is going online now. And thanks to Facebook, now, every one of you here, if you don't understand, you will understand. Just go to your Facebook. And remember what Facebook said, you'll even be able to buy and sell NFTs to Facebook. Why is this so? Because NFTs live on the metaverse. So don't miss that. Not that I support Facebook. I'm not into the Facebook metaverse, okay? Just clarity, transparency, but I support the effort, but I'm not on the metaverse Facebook.
Yeah. Fair enough, but that's good, mate. And obviously you've just had your airdrop event, so we want to really work towards having some really special events every week. In those weekly sessions or weekly briefings, the team are obviously going to be doing one weekend or 1 week each per month, and that's obviously myself, Simon, Paul, and Alistair, and Shukri. And we'll announce effective tomorrow, which is the 1st of November, essentially what that cycle is going to be. So you guys can lock it into your diaries and have those ready. And that's obviously the events that I'm talking about is for the people in the loyalty program, the loyalty membership program, where you get a free weekly briefing with the founders and the advisors of Wish every Sunday just before the AMA. So we'll announce that cycle for the month of November, so you guys can lock them in your diaries and you know what to do. A couple of special announcements this week, actually. I'm going to call them special because, again, we keep sharing with you guys. We are working pretty hard in the background and trying different things and exploring different opportunities for the world of Wish and all the charities that we that we are supporting, and we'll get to Boo and Alistair a little bit later. I say Boo and Alistair. Sorry, mate. I need to. Everyone knows that Alistair's called Boo,
no,
right?
So that's correct, Mikey. One is the real Alistair.
Oh,
The other is his NFT in the metaverse.
NFT, yes,
That's
yes.
right.
All right, so
I'm about to 10x, Shokri. I'm about to 10x.
Very nice. So yeah, we'll get to the charities and the winners and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, we've had the end of the month, or it's effectively the end of the month today, and Alistair will give us a bit of an update on that. But something else that's happening very, very special this week is one of the founders of Wish is about to go abroad from his country and attend a very, very special event. I'm sort of giving you a little bit of a segue here, mate, so you know that it's coming. And that's the guy who's probably lost a little bit of sleep because of his daylight savings change. But Simon, you want to share with everyone what you're doing this week?
Yeah. Thanks for the lead in, Mikey. Great. I am myself and Mitchell, one of the other advisors to Wish, who we don't see a lot, but he's in the background doing lots of stuff. We are attending the big, massive tech web summit in Portugal on Wednesday and Thursday. We might even stretch it to Friday this week. We've been invited, personally invited by the Radix team. Most of you know who the Radix team are. They're one of the most innovative techie guys that are English based. And they've invited both of us there for 2 days, looking at some of the speakers that are going to be. It's a huge event. Forbes say it's the best and largest tech event in the world. I'm looking through this list. There's a CTO from Amazon. These are all going to be speaking there. Guy from Brad Smith, President, Vice Chair of Microsoft. I'm more interested in fintech guys. So if I click on this little link on the website, I'm going to meet up with guys like Alex Mashinsky, who is the founder and CEO of Celsius. Celsius are massive. For us, it's going to be a walk around, couple of days, meet as many people as we can. Mitchell is a great networker. I'm not as good as he is, so I'll probably just follow him around and do what I can. But it's going to be 2 or 3 days of us talking about Wish to lots of highly influential people. There is even like in investor forums and people that we're trying to find a partnership. I think that's what our aim is. We're going to try and see who we can talk to, see if we can form some sort of allegiance with hopefully Radix, some of those guys. But 2 or 3 days of just walking around, networking and talking about how great we are and see what they can do for us, see what we can do with them. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it sounds great. And when you were sharing it with us and what it is, sounds like a great opportunity. And obviously Lisbon, what, a couple hour flight less? How long does it take for you to
2.5
hours? Yeah. So it's easy. Like, mate, 2.5 hours in Australia, and we're still in the same state. So
and it's sunny in Portugal next week.
Very nice. So it's going to be really exciting to hear obviously how you go, mate, and obviously we'll update everyone at one of the future AMAs in the next couple of weeks with the outcomes of that. And obviously you're doing some other stuff, but great that you can expose Wish and share Wish with other people in and around the crypto, not just the crypto community, but the investor community as a whole. So really looking forward to that. So and that is something that obviously Simon and his team are working pretty hard on in the background as well. And there's a lot of preparation. I don't know if anyone's ever been to these sorts of expos and all that sort of stuff. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work in the background, prep work, all that sort of stuff. So thanks for taking that on, mate, and sharing the world of Wish to as many people as you can. All righty, let's move on a little bit. And we've got some sort of, the usual logistical updates and all that sort of stuff in the world of Wish. Please know that Fox, I should mention, I'll tease out Fox a little bit. Fox is still ticking away in the background. We're still working on that. Obviously, with some of the updates that we're going through and some of the things that we're working on, we want to make sure that when we do go to Fox, that it's the best outcome that we can have. So yeah, that's still being worked on in the background. So know that we're chipping away at that, and when that happens, obviously that's going to be a massive opportunity for everyone in the world of Wish. 90 million odd viewers on the Fox network and Fox News is just gigantic. So that's still there. We're still working away at that. The price. Let's talk a little bit. Actually, no. Let's go to charities. Boo, do you mind if we go to charities? Because obviously you might need a bit of extra time for today because it's the end of the month, and talking about allocations and all that sort of stuff, and how the charities have gone this month or this cycle.
Absolutely, and I might ask Angela if she actually has an up-to-date leaderboard which she can perhaps put into the chat so that everyone can see it. And while she's doing that, we've actually had two very clear-cut winners with a massive response from their communities and from our community to get them into the top two slots. So into the current round, we have the Reaching Hands program, which was put forward by Jamai, and also the Oplin Adal organisation, which we were fortunate enough to speak with RJ, who made a brief presentation. Was it last Sunday or the Sunday before? I'm starting to struggle with this lockdown.
Yeah, it was last
every
week.
day's a Sunday, Mikey. So
I know that feeling, mate.
So yes, no, he was a very eloquent chap with great intentions, and so those two charities go through to have been selected and are going now through to our loyalty program members to vote on to break down the allocation of the Wish coins that we'll be donating to them. Now, hopefully most of you have had an opportunity to see their brief videos, but if you haven't, I'll give you just a quick rundown. Oplin Adal is trying to fight poverty in the Philippines through the provision of basic school supplies. So particularly for underprivileged children in remote coastal areas. So they get a pack of school supplies, which are packaged together in a backpack. And as all of you know, one of the key pathways to alleviating intergenerational poverty is through education. So that's an exciting project, and I'm sure one that our loyalty members, program members will be very happy to support. Now, Jamai's program, which is the Reaching Hands program, it reaches out and assists families and communities who've been really badly struck by the latest typhoon, which has gone through Southeast Asia and particularly affected the Luzon region in the Philippines, estimated to be over $100 million worth of damage. That was less than 2 weeks ago, but of course, while they're through the crisis, they've lost livestock, they've lost their crops, they've lost their possessions. So that organisation reaches out to those people and communities with essentials to help them rebuild their lives from what's obviously a very dreadful situation. It's been a double whammy for that particular region. That's the second cyclone basically come through consecutively. So they are really struggling. And of course you have COVID on top of that. So both very worthy, and I'm sure we'll get a great deal of support from our loyalty program when it comes to voting for the allocation. Now, in the next couple of days, we will be emailing all of our members and with a Google form, and we'll have links for those two particular presentations for those that haven't seen them. And the loyalty program can vote away. That will take a week. So we'll gather the votes over the next 7 days. And at the next AMA, we'll make an announcement as to how the breakdown of those two allocations end up. So really, high quality charities that are well worth our support. I will also point out that on this occasion, we're going to set up wallets, and those will be as part of the Google form. For those of you who would like to make additional donations outside of the Wish project, we'll encourage you to do that as well. So that's pretty much a wrap at the moment, Mikey. Two really quality causes to support. For those who just need a little bit more explanation about the process, now their likes on Facebook will be not removed, but for the purposes of the next round of charity and causes, their likes will go to 0. Those that didn't quite make the top 2 this time round, obviously they keep their likes, so those likes will carry forward to the next stage of voting. And that's a bit of a wrap. But also,
cool.
Yeah, really like to encourage people to consider making donations via those 2 charity wallets too, if they're in a position to do so.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Boo, for the update. Yeah, really nice to see. Obviously, the new charities that we've got on board, getting lots of votes, getting lots of likes. That's awesome. So, and looking forward to the updates of that. And please, we encourage, like, and then when we do send out the forms for voting via those emails that Boo's talking about, please, we encourage you to, everyone who's in the loyalty program, please do vote. Okay, so should we invite Jeremiah and Angela to share a little bit with us? I just saw your message. Do you want to come on and introduce, Jeremiah at all? And welcome, Jeremiah. I can see you. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Forgive me if I'm not. But welcome. I understand you're part of one of the charities, or one of the leading hands in the charities. Do you want to say hello and introduce yourself and share a little bit about your charity?
Hello, Wish family. Good afternoon here in Philippines. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. I'm the founder of Reaching Hands.
Could you say that again for us, please? Where are you from?
I'm from Philippines.
Yeah. Which charity are you from? Which charity are you part of?
Reaching Hands, sir. Reaching Hands. So I'm the founder of Reaching Hands.
Very nice. And what, can you tell us a little bit about the charity and what you do?
Okay, so we are the group of Christian people who wants to share Jesus through action and extend our love and care and sympathy for other people who are needy. So there are many out of there who are not as privileged like us. They do not have means or no reason to smile. So Reaching Hands reach the tribes and typhoons like in Tanay Rizal, Cagayan, Isabela, Bicol, and we what you call this? I'm sorry, I'm not good in English.
That's okay. That's okay.
So
Understandable.
We effort physically go to every destination because we want all the donation are secured that it will bring to the needy. Okay, so also like the last month, so we have also a feed the 2000 program people who are fire victims in Kawit, Cavite. So it is I think Ma'am Angela is familiar here because it's trend in social media here. So we also give school supplies to the children. So this coming November 3, we will give school supplies to Northern Luzon who are affected by the typhoon. And after and November 2, we will go to Northern Luzon, La Union to give what you call this? We give relief of. We will conduct relief operations. So we feed tricycle drivers and anything. We feed the hunger. We have lots of volunteers, but sir, partners we don't have what to call this partners who what to call this who always sustain our needs. So I'm so much grateful that Ma'am Angela messaged me to post something to your page, and I'm so blessed and I'm happy, sir. I'm sorry for my English. I'm not so good.
That's perfectly okay. And thank you for sharing, that story and what you do and part of the charities and supporting all those people that you do. It's wonderful to have you in and it's part of what we do. And I do hope that obviously our community assist you and support you with some donations over the coming weeks. That'll be fantastic. And obviously, you're in, our leaderboard point of view and the charities, you're the number one charity at this point. So it will be great and fantastic for us to be able to donate to you, and we'll facilitate the process. So again, thank you for being here. You can stay on. You don't need to leave or anything like that. But is there anything else? Actually, I should ask, is there anything else you want to share with us and the community and what you do and how you do it? Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Okay, so this program or this reaching hand
There's a reaching hand.
Well, we might have lost internet connection. Yeah, that's okay.
We may have lost her, but yes, you can. If you do watch their application video, you see Jeremiah front and center handing out, care packs and that type of thing. So, yeah, I'd like to congratulate her for her efforts, and yeah, I really hope our community gets behind them.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
She's back. She's back.
Oh, okay. You're back. Sorry, I'm in the camera. Oh, there you are. Yes. Sorry, Jeremiah, you were saying something, and we actually lost the connection with you. Is there anything else you wanted to share?
So reaching hands wants to extend always sympathy to others. So that's also we do it with love, and we want to extend always help to the needy person as much as possible, as soon as possible. So anything that our team would love to help, we help. We do it with all our heart. So in one people or many people, we do it together. So I pray that God will gonna use your team to bless us, to bless other people who are in need. So that's also
awesome. That's
sorry.
Awesome. Jeremiah, how many people in your organization? How many people in Reaching Hands?
So I have 20 volunteers, but when we gather, many people help us to repack some relief goods. So many are supporting by repacking relief, but donation is a little. Yeah.
Well, listen. On behalf of all of us, and Wish aside and this aside, thank you for what you do.
Ma'am Angela, please help me.
I think
that's okay. Yeah. Thank you, Jeremiah. If you can hear us and hear what Simon was saying,
help me too.
We really do appreciate and thank you for coming in this evening and sharing that story with us. All righty, let's we'll move on to a couple of little things before we finish up for tonight. Shane, I just want to answer your quick question. Shukri's event was recorded. The one prior to this was recorded. We'll send out the link to all the attendees so you can rewatch that. Probably mid next week, there or thereabouts. We'll get all that links done and dusted for you, and we'll send them out. All righty. So, one other thing that's happened this week is obviously we've had a little bit of a price rally in Wish. So, some of the founders and Simon and Paul and Alistair, and obviously a lot of the loyalty program members did some buying, towards the end of the week, sort of Thursday, Friday-ish. So that helped with a little bit of Australia. The strength in BNB has also helped a little bit. Obviously, Wish is pegged pretty strongly to the BNB, which is the Binance coin. So that has really helped with, moving price, I think it was a good, 10% or so, if not more. So that was a really nice move, and we're really pleased to see that. And that's our goal, right? So we want to continue to see those price rallies over time, over period. And as we continue with the marketing and all the events and all the things we're doing, bringing in more and more people into the world of Wish, not just from a donation point of view, not just from donating to charities, but also to drive the basis of Wish and the token, and buying the token and building strength in and around the token, which then obviously goes towards assisting charities even more. So that was really awesome to see. And once again, I do want to, on behalf of the Wish team and pretty much all of the community and all of the charities, I really want to thank all the people in our loyalty membership team and group who are investing their money into buying the Wish token every month. Yes, obviously, some of you or most of you qualified to attend the Shukri event that just happened. But aside from that, it does support the Wish world and the charities and being able to donate even more money to causes and likes, just like Jeremiah was talking about, and reaching hands. Please, and I know you guys know this off by heart, that's what we're here for. We're here to support those charities as best as we can. And the truth is, when we launched, we talked about this a lot, and it's always this message: the higher the price of Wish, the higher the price of the coin or the token, the more we can donate. And it's really simple maths, right? If the price of Wish is high, then the amount of monies that we can donate to those charities and good causes is high. So again, from all of us here at Wish and all of the team, we want to really thank the loyalty team members and everyone else who's purchased. You may not necessarily just be in the loyalty program. Anyone who's purchased Wish throughout the month, and in particular those ones, the people that are the purchasing Wish and holding on to their Wish, without selling it. That's just such a great thing for us. So we really want to express our appreciation and thanks for everyone who does that. All right, I move on to the coin draws, and I ask my usual question. Anything else, guys, that top of mind that you guys want to share that I may have missed? Boo, Alistair, Simon, Shukri, even anything?
Yeah, when is the typhoon season in Philippines, and when is a good time to go there? No typhoons.
Angela, or Jeremiah, when's the typhoon season in around the Philippines?
Actually, sir, monthly sometimes. Yes, Angela. You.
Sorry. Actually, it's very unpredictable, so it depends.
Okay.
Don't worry, Shukri. Don't worry, Shukri. The sun always shines on you. So
yeah.
No. Then I'll have to go through the metaverse.
Very good. So, Boo, Simon, anything else from you guys before we head over to the Wish draws?
Yeah, just to reiterate what you said, Mikey, with our loyalty reward guys. I mean, Boo said it last week and the week before. The loyalty reward guys are the cornerstone of what we're doing, and without them, we're just so much stronger with them. Great, thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Yeah, that's a wrap for me.
Cool. Okay. All righty. Well, my usual question when we get to about this time in the AMA: who wants to win Wish? Who wants some free coins? Angela, I'll be coming to you in a second, but you look like no, she's talking. Okay. Who wants to, and again, you guys have got to engage. And who knows, you know what, you're not going to do one day. I'm not going to tell you, I'm just going to do it. I won't do it today. One day I'm going to do something which will very much encourage the vote. I've only seen 4 people now. Does that mean everyone else is too tired to type yes, me? Or maybe we should just allocate it to the people that say yes, me. Okay, here we go. We're getting some more in. All righty, Angela, I'm going to hand over to you if you're ready for all of those. And I believe we've got a double bonus because of someone wasn't in last week, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Absolutely. So I'll share my screen. Hold on. Okay. So actually, it's surprising because this week we only have like 7 participants for our team, but it's okay. So, like last week, once we chose a winner, we have to validate the entry. So let's see. Let me know, Michael, if I should click the spin.
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
leave it with
okay.
you. You take control and go for it.
Okay. So Bali. I assume this the entry came from the leader of Bali tribe. So yeah, I will just post it on our Telegram to confirm. But let's see or let's verify if anyone from the Bali group is here on our AMA. Please chat or raise your hand so we can validate your entry.
Yes, we have Shane there.
Shane.
Who's claiming that's me. That's me.
Yeah,
So
Shane's saying that's me.
congratulations. Well done.
Hello, Shane. Are you there?
Yep, he is. He's saying he's there, and that's Shane who assists us when when we some of the donations, and he's also one of the moderators in our Telegram group. So congratulations to you, mate. But you've gone through the proper process of putting in a form. So yeah, well done. Congrats.
Yeah, that's 400 points. So congratulations. And then the next draw would be the attendees of our AMA today. So they will receive 100 points. Sorry guys for the background if it's too annoying because I'm outside. So I hope it doesn't bother you. Okay. So this draw is for the attendee of the AMA. Okay. It's Jeremiah. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
Right.
So with that being said, I think you will receive an additional 100 wish coin for your charity. So
Thank you.
Wicked.
Excellent.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, Jeremiah. That's great. So yeah,
Thank you, sir.
we will facilitate that and make sure that those extra bonus wish coins are converted and done for you. So that's great. Excellent. All righty, guys. We're pretty much at the end of the AMA for today. Thank you for your patience right at the beginning when a few of us were struggling to get into the event, but all done and done well now. Boo, are you putting your hand up or something? What is that?
No, I was the one struggling, Mikey.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah, me too, mate. So that's okay. But yeah, again, big congratulations to Shane and Maya. I'm sorry, I've got a fly or some little bug flying in front of me, so that's why I'm waving. So yeah, great to have you all in tonight, guys. Any final thoughts? I know I already asked, but any final thoughts finishing off before we start a new month? I can't believe it's November, man. Scary.
Yeah, Rocktober went quick, didn't it?
It did.
Rocktober went quick. No, that's a wrap. I think we're good, Mikey.
Okay. Cool. And speaking of which, in October, we will, let everyone know who's qualified for their double wish airdrop as well. So all of that myself and Boo will finalize all those communications over the coming days for all of those qualifiers. And we'll put out a number of announcements of what's happening in November. The events, the very special event that's coming up with Shukri at the end of the month as well. Similar sort of qualification process. We'll finalize exactly what it is, and then we'll put out all the announcements, and Angela will put out all the marketing in and around that as well. So guys, once again, as always, thank you for being a part of our Ask Me Anything for Wish on this Sunday evening. Hope you're well wherever you are in the world, and we will see you all next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Thank you, everyone.